Along the Gulf Coast of Alabama are some of the best cities in the country, not only because they're on the beach with great weather year-round and the warm waters, but you have to take into consideration its location, cost of living, and livability, and then everything in between. So we put together a list of a few of the best cities to live in, so let's take a look.
Before we dive in, here are some of the factors that helped us determine our list. So Alabama ranks number 10 as far as cost of living and number 25 when it comes to housing affordability. But the real kicker is that the property taxes rank number 2 throughout the entire country. And even though number 10 and number 25 seems a little bit high, it's really not. Okay, so I want to start with the city that we actually call home, and that's FAIRHOPE. FAIRHOPE is probably best known for the relaxed and charming lifestyle and the year-round entertainment that the city offers, with its historic downtown that has the most beautiful buildings and floral landscaping around every single corner. Great shops, local dining, boutiques, and a brewery that Tony makes me go to with him that I've actually started to enjoy.
Of course you have, and the location is perfect, being on Mobile Bay where you can walk down FAIRHOPE's municipal pier, yet you're less than an hour away from Gulf Shores. And since I mentioned golf, I have to tell you that FAIRHOPE has some really well-known golf courses like Lakewood, which is part of the stunning Grand Hotel and Resort Spa. If you haven't visited, I definitely recommend doing so. And just so you know, if you don't like narrow greens with water on just about every hole, then you might not be a fan of this place, or maybe you're a lot better than I am and like to be challenged, but either way, I have to let you know.
I personally like Lakewood because of the beautiful grounds and its history. It's literally a landmark here, but Tony actually prefers Rock Creek because he's not as good as me.
Damn! Whoa.
Although Rock Creek has been recognized as Gulf Coast Media's best of Baldwin County's golf courses in 2022. And if you look at any review online, you'll see everyone loves playing there, so you'll just have to check it out for yourself.
I can't believe I'm saying this because Jess usually stops me from talking about golf, but next on our list is Gulf Shores, which was ranked the #1 best place to buy a beach house in 2022 by Southern Living. Now, Gulf Shores is a great place to live in general because it offers a ton of restaurants, bars, shopping, and the best beaches you've ever been to. But if you're looking for a slower paced area, then this might not be the spot for you. I personally like it because Gulf Shores is home to Waterville, the Alabama Gulf Coast Zoo, the Gulf State Park Fishing Pier, and this is where I come to kayak. But I get it, you might not enjoy all this if you're trying to just relax a little bit, like this one over here. And I literally have to drag her with me all the time on my adventures, and I tell her all the time it's gonna be like this until the day we die.
So be ready. Hey, not so fast though. We can't forget Fort Morgan because it's actually part of Gulf Shores, and when we move again, I'm 99% sure this is where we're gonna end up. Fort Morgan is much quieter than Gulf Shores with only a few local restaurants and very little shopping. This place is another one that has a ton of history. Fort Morgan is the name of the military fort right on the beach that you can actually tour. I know Tony is itching to say that they have 2 golf courses, but before I pass it along, I need to mention that Fort Morgan's beaches are never crowded. So if you want a place that's on the beach but away from high rises, condos, tourists, t-shirt shops, and putt-putt golf and all that good stuff, this is definitely the place to be.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
Because we all enjoy some putt-putt golf, but in all seriousness, Kiva Dunes and Peninsula golf courses right in Gulf Shores are always at the top of the list when people talk about the best golf courses in the entire state of Alabama. These courses were both ranked top tier from Golf Advisor, so you know they gotta be good.
Now moving along, we're going to talk about Foley, Alabama. And no, it's not on the Gulf Coast technically, but it's another coastal town surrounded by 2 beautiful areas that we've just mentioned, both FAIRHOPE and Gulf Shores. So it makes the list. Not everyone wants to be right on the water, but they like having it close by. And what they love even more is the home prices here. So don't be upset that I'm mentioning a town not exactly on the Gulf.
Pregnant Jess doesn't mess around, y'all. Now, if you're a professional shopper like Jess, or just a casual shopper like myself, or if you just want to go out and get out of the house, then this is a great community to be in.
Just so you guys know, Tony is so full of it. If anything, he probably shops way more than I do. But he does have a good point. There's a lot going on here throughout the community. There's always events happening like the Hot Air Balloon Festival. Foley Horse Arena has rodeos and car shows. You have coastal Alabama farmers and fishermen's markets. Literally, you name it, you can find it right here. I can go on for days. There's just always plenty of reasons to get out of the house and do something fun.
And not to mention, you're a stone's throw away from the beach, whether you want to go to Gulf Shores or Orange Beach, which brings me to my next one on our list, and that's Orange Beach. Now, here's a city that has a population of 8,600, but offers a wide selection of family beach vacation homes, condos directly on the beach to just across the street. You have dolphin cruises, recreational centers with tennis and basketball courts, golf course communities, beach houses, and it's directly next door to Florida. If you haven't visited Floribama at least once, I definitely suggest it.
This little community began as a fishing and farming village back in like the 1800s, and today it's known for their beach resorts and tourism in the summer, but it's quiet in the off-season with many permanent residents taking advantage of the mild winters and charming small town vibes.
But you know what is all year round? Golf.
Golf?
So if you're not used to playing throughout the entire winter, get ready because you're gonna love it.
Another thing I can't forget to mention are the hospitals. So Orange Beach and Gulf Shores do not have hospitals, but FOLEY, FAIRHOPE, and Pensacola do. FOLEY has South Baldwin Regional Medical Center, Pensacola has Sacred Heart, and Thomas Hospital is also in FAIRHOPE. There are plenty of healthcare facilities and urgent cares, but actual hospitals will be found in the surrounding towns.
USA Health is also putting up a brand new healthcare campus at the intersection of 181 and 104.
Yeah, it's not going to be an actual hospital, I don't think, but nonetheless, they're definitely adding more facilities, which makes things convenient for the people living here.
Yeah, and if you cross the bay into Mobile, you'll find USA Health, Spring Hill, and the Mobile Infirmary. There's tons.
Yes, there's tons over there. You also have Providence and Bay Point hospitals, so there's a lot to choose from. Oh, and there are VA hospitals or clinics in Mobile and Pensacola, which are both within an hour drive from the towns we just listed. Like I mentioned, we live in FAIRHOPE, so Tony crosses over the bay for his VA appointments, and it's not a bad drive at all.
All right, so with all that being said, all these areas have different housing options priced to where you need them to be, meaning you can find homes anywhere from $200,000 all the way up to multi-million-dollar properties. And in Alabama, the state does not tax Social Security benefits or pensions like many other states, making it that much better for folks to retire here.
Alabama allows manufactured homes too, and there's plenty of areas that have beautiful manufactured home parks for retirees, but there's also a lot of neighborhoods that are a little bit more expensive with all the amenities that you can think of. So overall, retirement options are plentiful here. Warm weather, slower pace of life, and low maintenance is all waiting for you right here in Alabama. So if you're looking for specifics, let us know in the comments, or if you want to give us a call, we'd love to help with your move. And until next time, thanks for watching.
See ya.